Item 8B, consideration and approval of a mutual cooperation agreement between the Board of County Commissioners of Oklahoma County and the City of Edmond for reconstruction of Midwest Boulevard between Covell and Coffee Creek Road.
Good evening.
Okay.
Keith Stewart, Director of Public Works. This is a mutual cooperation agreement between the Board of County Commissioners of Oklahoma County and the City of Edmond to reconstruct a mile of Midwest Boulevard between Covell and Coffee Creek. The city of, in these agreements, the City of Edmond reimburses Oklahoma County, and this is District 3 that does the work on these projects, 100% of the cost to reconstruct this mile of two-lane road. The estimated cost is a not to exceed $815,000. The estimate is a little bit high. We think it's going to come in quite a bit lower than that, but they had some increases in material costs, and there's some things that were unforeseen that they have to kind of, since it's a not to exceed, they have to make sure they cover those things. This is what the road looks like right now. So it's obviously a candidate for reconstruction, if ever there was one. It's really a mess, and that's probably some of the better looking places. This is our 6-year project map. It's kind of hard to see, I apologize for that, but the circled mile is the mile that we're talking about tonight. This will be the last project for FY25. We did 2 miles this year. We did the mile of air depot between Danforth and Covell at the end of last year. So the solid colored lines are the projects that we have completed. The dashed lines are the projects that are in this 6-year plan. And just kind of from a historical perspective, we've been doing these projects with the county for over 20 years, well over 20 years. Since 2007, and these are predominantly east of I-35, East Edmond, they have reconstructed about 54 lane miles of roadway in these partnerships at a cost of about $12 million, which if you did the math, it's about $215,000 to $216,000 a lane mile, which is a phenomenal price to get this work done.
I think this relationship with the county is an amazing relationship.
It is.
For both parties, I believe.
Has been a great partnership with them. This is the inventory that, again, east of I-35 that we've yet to reconstruct, but that does qualify for these partnerships. You'll notice there's about 52 lane miles left to do. The estimated cost is over $17 million. Our costs to reconstruct these have gone up. It's now about $350,000 to $400,000 per lane mile. And this particular slide shows our new pavement condition index scores. We had the assessment of our pavements done last fall. I'm sure you've heard about that, but that score is what the assessment provided for us. It's a score of 0 to 100, with 100 being the best. So the highlighted road is the Midwest one that we're talking about tonight. It scored a 31, an average of a 31, which is very low, poor condition. And so that's kind of where we're at with our road inventory east of I-35. The project scope of work is to stabilize the base, and that's why these roads fail, because they were built on road beds that weren't stabilized, and so they weren't really planned for the kind of traffic that they get today when they were built. They were just farm roads, and so they're not holding up, obviously. So they'll stabilize the base. They'll reestablish or establish the roadside drainage, which is critical to the success of the road. They'll replace any culverts that are needed, and then they'll construct a 5-inch asphalt pavement and do the shoulder work, sod and striping. Takes about anywhere from 45 to 60 days, 90 at the longest, depending on weather. Of course, we're in the spring, so there could be some delays for weather. That's what it'll look like when they're done. The county does a great job on these roads, and they hold up well. Questions?
I don't have a question, Mayor, but I have a comment. Mr. Stewart, thank you. I know every dollar is precious, and to be able to find these and work with the county, if you talk to him before I do, tell Commissioner Davidson thank you. And the citizens out there have asked for this, and you've answered, and thank you very kindly.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the map that we show of all in process completed, isn't that on our website?
It is.
Okay, very good. So that's a good source for people who want to see what's been done over the past 20 years.
And what's in the works?
And what's in the works, it's on our website for you to look at. Very good, thank you very much. Okay, council, what would you like to do on item 8B?
I'd like to make a motion to pass that, Mr. Mayor.
We have a motion,
Second.
a second. Please cast your vote. That item is passed, very good.